Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome on into the campfire. We got our grand ride today for we are going to do some more Ashland activities. And we're going to be starting off with my new build that I put together. If you want to see actually how I actually did the whole build, I actually have that over in my Twitch channel. So go check out Sir Cow Poker at Twitch. And I did a live stream of my build there. I've been doing the majority of my builds over on Twitch. So if you want to see how I do certain builds, if I'm doing some Valheim or some other survival games, go check them out. So we're going to do a quick tour of my new build that I put together with all the new Ashlands materials. So it's actually turned out pretty awesome. It became a massive overhaul. And I did also a Ashlands base build. It's a mini build, but I'll be definitely showing that off as well. But we're also going to be getting into all the new things that I can go ahead and craft. I did a lot of grinding and got a bunch of match materials so we can get all the new armor, new weaponry that we can do, and then we might play around the Ashland and die a few times at the end of the ride. So I hope you all enjoy this entire rodeo, and we're going to get straight to the ride. But before we actually do, if you're new here, welcome. Or if you're coming up back and not yet subscribed, y'all know the drill. Don't forget to shoot that like and subscribe button down below so you can join the posse so we continue on growing. And don't forget to click that bell as well so you do not miss any more rides, just like this one. Well, y'all, without further delay, let's get to riding. Alrighty, so we're going to start off. I'm going to show all what I have. I'm going to probably be doing a few tweaks here and there, but this is the front entrance to my entire place. These things right here, if you don't know what these things are, they're called the shield generators. All what they do is they block all elemental, elements, not elemental, but elements like rain and fire. And also it actually stops projectiles too. So if you're in here and some skelly or whatever shoots an arrow into here, and they can't go through the bubble. This puts a whole bubble in here. And this is my little dock that I put through together. I forgot to light these darn little things, but these things actually turn on torch. This is the new boat. It's massive. It's huge. I know we've already looked at that one. We did a whole thing on there, but you can see those little generators. They pop a little bubble on there. I know we reviewed a little bit on another ride that I've done, but I really wanted to just showcase that again. In this entire structure, we need some food so I can run around a little bit better. We'll get over there in a second, but we're going to actually get inside this bad boy. This thing is absolutely massive. We got a lot of things to go. I love these new doors. Absolutely love them. But there we go. My grand hall. Ain't that just beautiful, y'all? Isn't that just the coolest freaking thing ever? It's great. I got my 2 windy staircases, goes all the way up to the second floor. It's where all the rooms are going to be. Showcase that in a sec. But these are all my trophies. I got a few more spots here. Guess I get some more trophies. Maybe I'll put some other armors up. I have some room to expand the armors. And once I get through some more of Hilder's clothing, I'll probably put some more and put a couple right around there as well. I think this turned out pretty good. I think I might try to put a light somewhere up there. It kind of gets kind of dark. But you can see there's the good old queen head right there. Ran out of room for all the big stuff over there. So we got all the bosses, the original OGs, all the way up to the Yagluth. And then we got the new one right there, Queen. And whenever we get done with the Ashlands, I'm going to move probably the Lock's head or the Seeker trophy and put the other one up there, whatnot. But that's pretty much what we got there. So this is going to walk into this little entry section. This is just a hangout spot. Got a couple nice little dealios there, some nice tables, some decorations, our wards. We got 3 wards in this build because this place is massive and I want to make sure it stays that way. Our good old photography table sits right over here. We've got our little barber place over here, so it's a nice little nook. And I threw this over here. This is a really good little spot for it. So if this expands, it has its own thing. And this seems to be more of an inside thing than versus the thing that goes in the shed for all the other stuff. And then that's just the door to the backyard. We'll go through there in a second. But I'm going to show you all this. So this is the kitchen. I love this kitchen. And that is the new... It's kind of funny how that thing pierces its head. But that is my new... I probably should raise it higher. Oh, the guy. But that's all right. But that's the new sea serpent over in the Ashlands. That thing was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But then I have all the platters. So if you don't know, there's also this new merchant. It's the 3rd merchant. I call it the Impetus, the Witch of the Swamp. And she has all these spices. I know we looked at a couple things. I think we just looked at this one. But I wanted to put all the other ones display. So we have the Sailor's Bounty. We have the whole roasted pig. We got the Black Forest little deal hockey there. We got a Hardy Mountain loggers. Then we got the swamp dwellers. As much as that is like swamp food, I mean, that still looks pretty darn delicious. They did a really, really great job. So I threw a couple grand little deals, chairs there. Beautiful, beautiful back or display that shows outside. It's a giant, like, full wall thing. I thought about filling in with glass. One, I actually don't have a whole lot of glass, and I have to go get all of that glass. But regardless, I think that just putting too much of a glare on it. So, meh. Maybe. If y'all actually think I should fill it in with glass, we actually have a couple other little detail tricks that y'all need to try out and put into this my little boat. Let me know down in the comments. So we would love to hear from you. But let's continue on the tour. I also got 3 of these bad boys brewing our way over here. It's a great little spot. That's a balcony that actually goes from the second floor that actually looks down. But I got all the pots and pans, so I got the potion here. Everything's set up, so I can just come over here and I'll have the full level 6 cauldron, so I can make all the new fun stuff foods. Double ovens on both sides, so we can really crank out that stuff. This we were actually kind of up. This is a little mini island. I think it kind of looks kind of interesting in wood. I thought about building an actual island, but I think that might block too much. Then about also probably put in a couple more decorations up there. I don't know. We'll get to it. This here is a storage unit. I try to label as best as I can. We got tons and tons and tons and tons of room. I even have enough room so I can do another top layer if I ever need to. But since it's just little me in this build, we got my other couple buddies, Surface, AZ, that's on the server. They're doing their own builds and whatnot. But they come and mooch off me from time to time. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But regardless, we have tons of storage here. It is looking great. Now, this is my actual workshop or garage or shed, however you want to say it. But this is pretty interesting. I say interesting because it's really great how this actually worked out. Each little workstation is set up with all the upgrades they can, and I can also add more if I need to, but this one's kind of maxed out. But they have plenty of room. You have plenty of room to walk around, get to what you need to get to each of the stations. There's room to grow, plenty of room. I threw this out here just because why not? This is over here because why not? That just adds and fills it up. If those things weren't here, this would be a huge giant open space. I was like, nah, we need that. Then I have double smelters for each one. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right here, so I can really crank out materials, which actually helped a lot for doing a whole lot of this stuff. This was kind of like the first or a couple of things that I was throwing together. But I was also using my old base. My old base is still around. This is a whole new area. It's a nice little peninsula. It's a great little spot. It has little rivers that run through it. I blew up a wall because I was getting tired of little critters coming in here. But it still worked out pretty good. Got my demolisher just right out the way. It's getting a little dark, so I'm going to try to finish up what I got on the outside real quick. Got my other 2 burners down here so we can make that darn little coal. I think it fits down around here. It kind of milds right into the ground. I got 4 of these bad boys. That's set to seekers because I actually get attacked by seekers here because I don't know why, but I do. So I set these little ballistic little bashers to seekers. So when those guys will show up, they get a talking to. I got another one around the corner, but we're gonna go through the back door. I'll show you the quick back door. Back door. But this is where my portal is. So we got another shield generator there. Got a little fairy playing right there. It's getting a little dark. I know. But each one of these portals, they actually have, there's the one that goes to the old base. This one goes to Hildor, but we're going to be changing this to the Ashlands. And so that's going to reconnect. That's where we're going to go to after a bit. I also have these little signs because I got portals all over the place. It tells me exactly which ones I got room to grow. That way I don't have to build like a ton of portals. I can just rename them since they're my portals and no one else's. They shouldn't be using them unless they come to my deals. This is my little hot tub. I need to put some more lights and more decoration around here. Maybe spruce this up a little bit. I think that'd be kind of nice. Let me run over here. Y'all know what the chicken coop looks like. It's the same chicken coop I had my last base, but it is thrown over here with my farm, with the honey over there, and the good old windmill. So let's get upstairs to the second floor and I'll show you all that. And because it's getting dark, and then now we can actually show the inside, and it's still real pretty with all the lights even at night. Climb right up here. So, like I said, we got ourselves a little deal. I need to put a couple chairs on here. Just was running low on materials, slide into it. But I need to get a couple more decorations, get some more carpets, some more wall decorations. These things burnt up through so much of my materials. I went through so many freaking fairies and everything else. So this is the master bedroom. Master bedroom. I originally had the Ashland bed in here, but the Ashland bed is so much smaller. You'll see that when we get to the Ashland base. So I was like, I don't like it. I like the big bed. I like this style of bed. It looks comfier. It's bigger. It's more room. I like it. So I stuck that one in here. And I got my own little deal up in here. My own little chest, some extra things. Got some flags. Went through a lot of blueberries. Got my back little patio with one lonesome little chair. But it's a little patio that I can oversee the back end. It's actually a pretty sight. I know it's dark and everything, but I can't change the time unless I go to bed. But we're going to finish this up. Now here, I know it's a little excessive to have the giant fireplace, but this giant fireplace is warming 3 rooms because the other 2 doors, those are extra spare bedrooms. So when everyone else comes by, you can see Surface Healer. That's where she crashes when she comes over. That way she doesn't go all the way back to her place. But she gets a pretty decent rest bonus, 14. It's pretty decent rest bonus. You get 21 rested. That's not bad. Not bad. And then over here is we have Steve, or AZ is what I actually call him, AZ. But this is the little room he's claimed and whatnot. But they're nice little wholesome rooms. They really are. It works out really, really, really nice. So we're actually going to go back in here. We're going to make it daytime. And I think right here I get 15. Comfort 15. I thought I got a little bit higher. I think it's just 15. I think 15 is the max. So 15 is what I lock here. 15 is pretty good. It's an extra minute. But the guest rooms is 14. That's not bad. So let's go sleep, and I'm going to show you the Ashland base real quick. Hey, 318. Oh, I forgot to shut the door. Forgot to shut the door. All right, now let's get over through these portals. If you don't know much about the portals either, these are the upgraded portals. These portals allow you to transport almost anything. So pretty much anything that was untransportable goods. Like metals and iron, or just metals in general, either raw or steels, dragon eggs. Now you can teleport them. So you can teleport anything that was restricted earlier except for carts. I thought you could teleport by carts. If y'all can teleport with carts, let me know how you actually do that. I've tried. It just does not work. Maybe it's just the server that I have all set up. Maybe that's just why. But also, apparently, you can't transport animals through it either. Again, if you can, please let me know. That's not a mod. We don't have any mods in the server. So maybe it's just that. Maybe the only ones that works is a mod. I don't know. Alrighty, and this is my Ashland base. Pretty much, it's a nice little keep. I have a back door. I have 4 of those little totem little dudes right here. 4, 1 in each corner, because the Ashlands is a terrifying place. Absolutely terrifying place. I got my shield generator up so the fire can't get to me. A beautiful, nice little house. Just something cozy. So I can come in here. I have all 3 repairs. Fire went out. There we go. Fire's back. But this is the Ashland bed. Like I said, it looks nice. It's just small, and my big ass needs a big ass bed. But I have all this where I can get plenty of comfort. I mean, level 8 comfort right there, not too shabby. It works. I can put some more things in here to get a little bit higher, but hey, I'm not gonna fault some decent resting. I mean, level 8 comfort 8 resting. But I can come here, repair, get back out there, do what I need to do. I got the nice grand doors. This is one of the things we're going to be doing today. Once I get done jabber-jawing and talking about all the things I built. This is a pin for the rideable mounts that you get in the game, which I haven't done yet. But like I said, we're going to be doing that today at the end of the ride, and everything else. Get out. But that's where the holding pin. I like the big double doors. They need like actual gates, double, like half this size. Like just do the half size versions, but they're gates, so you can do half, so you can actually make just a small pin. I don't need it to be huge. And I got the double gates that get out the front area. Then up here is a full wraparound defensive area. As you can see, the bubble protects all around. And you have to have this 3 high. So when I say 3 high, 3 stone walls high, minimum. Because there are little jumpy, gooey, exploding flame bastards that can actually clear too high. So if it's too high, it can clear and explode. They destroyed my thing in here. Also, I also did this build, not the complete 100% build, but majority of the build on stream. So I have another stream done that I've done that. So if you want to see all what I did, just general layout, and you want to watch that build when I hang out with some buds, go check out that stream. That was a lot of fun. But now this is pretty much it. Like I said, it's a small, cozy, took a lot of stone, a lot of stone. But that's what it kind of did. But it fits. It protects you from all the elements out here, out of sight, out of mind as well. That way, when you're in the Ashlands, at least you have a nice, defensive, safe zone, so to speak. A safe place. You have a safe space to go do that. All right. Now, I know I just chatted a bunch about all that fun stuff. Let's get to the rest of the content of all the new stuff that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some crafting. I should have pretty much majority or a lot of materials to get all the crafting that I need done so we can be a little bit safer. I mean, the armor that I'm wearing is actually really good. So this is the first section of the Ashland armor. We already took a quick glance of it on another previous ride, but just to run through it again, since I have a full 3 set, I get running stamina usage minus 10, jumping stamina usage minus 10, attack stamina usage minus 20, and then pierce, which I am equivalent up with pierce damage. I get a plus 10 resistance to that. At least that's how I'm interpreting it, because I've noticed it. Even though I get 87 armor, in my Mistland armor gets me 108, I believe. I think I get 108 with a fully maxed out mist level armor. But this with a pierce, I tell you what, I take less damage wearing this, fighting those Ashland dudes, than I do with Mistland armor. It's very weird, but I do. It's crazy. But we're gonna actually get the heavier stuff because I like heavier armor and all the other stuff. Excuse me, a little hiccup. Gotta love hiccups. So what I'll be making. So we're gonna be making a lot of things. So we're gonna be bouncing around, gathering materials that we have. Hopefully we have plenty enough. I've done plenty of grinding to get it all, but we should have enough. So we're going to be starting off. We're going to be making these Berserk. We're going to start off with this one. I actually made a full suit of armor first, my stand stuff, and then the extra toys later. This is going to be an extra toy. Berserker axes. I want to see what these are like. These look super fun. They kind of remind me of the sickle, which is